Hello everyone. So I am Papito, coach of the LA Lapras, and I have my top 8 playoff game this week. Um, this week I'm going up against a good friend of mine. He's the person who actually got me into these draft leagues. And yeah, I say this every week, but he has a pretty solid team. It's interesting because normally we prep together. So this week we didn't do that. I mean, obviously because we're playing against each other, whatnot. But win or lose, like we're gonna help make sure the other one wins the rest of this league. So that's sort of the plan with this matchup. With that being said, let me go over his team really fast. GSW. Okay, yeah. So really quickly, he has Kingdra, Clefable, Mega Gallade, Polytoad, Mamoswine, Shaman, what's that called? Morpeko, right? Articuno, Flareon, Corviknight, and then Weezing. Pretty much the rain is very tricky to deal with. I do have Zeraora, which helps a lot, and then he has Shaman, so do I. So they actually kind of wall each other, which is a bit annoying, and then he has Mamoswine, which is great. So is Corviknight. Clefable can also potentially set up against me, so I have to be careful of that. So all in all, a very solid team. Yeah, pretty much this is my team this week. I'm bringing defensive Shaman just to stall out rain turns. I'm bringing Florges with Choice Scarf. It's a little spicy and hopefully it works out. This is to catch Gallade off guard, and I think late game it's really good. Then I'm bringing very defensive Blastoise. This will help just get rid of hazards even more, and then momentum. And I can potentially fire off a Miracle, which is huge. Then we have Lumberry Melmetal. Wasn't sure what item to go on for him, so I just sort of went with something kind of safe. Man, I want to change it to safety pads right now, but no, I think rest is fine. Rest is fine. I mean, yeah. Okay, then we just have very offensive Zeraora, which is really good. And then physical offensive Kyurem. So, with that being said, let's get straight into the battle. Gerryoat. Oops. Yeah, I don't expect this match to be easy. I think he's one of the best players in this league, if not the best. I'm saying that not as someone who's biased, although I think many would argue that is the case because we are pretty good friends. I forgot what I send as. Anything goes. Nat Dex, okay. Now I just gotta find my team. Okay. Let me copy my team into the damage calc really fast. So what do I not want to see? Well, he didn't bring Mamoswine, which is good, but he brought all threatening Pokemon, which is really bad. But, I mean, I'm in top 8, so, like, at this point, what do I expect? You know, I should prep for the worst. If I can get rid of Rain this matchup, then that'll be very, very good. So, that's kind of my plan. Polytoad going down early will be huge. What am I leading? I kind of hope he leads Gallade. If so, that would be pretty good. So I'm gonna try to stop that. I think he's a bit scared of leading Corviknight against me and whatnot. But I think Gallade is good. I hope it's Gallade. Okay, it's Politoed. Politoed against Florges. The thing is, I invested in Special Attack for Florges, so he may find that out based off a single hit. So you do have to be a bit careful of that. But I think I want the free damage off against Politoed right away. So that's what I'm going to go for. Let's see what he does. Worst case scenario, he goes into Corviknight here. I kind of just expect a Scald, but he does go into Corviknight, which is a good call. Oh, it's pressure. That is very good information. I think Corviknight might be especially defensive for Melmetal. Yeah, 15 to 18%. Yeah, that's definitely physically defensive, is what I meant to say. So if it's physically defensive, I kind of just want to go into Kyurem. Kyurem with the Never Melt Ice seems like a good call. Actually, maybe I do go Thunder Wave against Corviknight. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think it's okay if I do, because he didn't bring a Ground-type Pokemon, so that'll help me out a lot. And he went for a Brave Bird, which is huge too. So he Roosts, which is what I expected. I'm gonna Thunder Wave. So I'm pretty sure this is physically defensive Rocky Helmet at this point. I'm like pretty confident it is. Does that mean I want to Thunder Punch against it though? Let's see. Melmetal 54 to, well, actually that's against a special set. Okay, if it's physical, that'd do 40% or so, which is not enough. But what's he gonna do? He's either gonna potentially bulk up, which I wouldn't want. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go into Shaman and just start pressuring against him, because I know he isn't he's not, what was I trying to say? Yeah, he's not Mirror Armor, right. So that means Seed Flare will do a ton of damage against him. Shaman. But yeah, Corviknight with Brave Bird against my Shaman. Let's see how that does. 50 to 60%. Oh man, that's actually not as good as I thought. Maybe I go back into Blastoise. Shoot, I think I want to do that. Well, I'm gonna kill a Turnip Rain. Oh, or not. Oh, okay, it's not, Politoed doesn't have the item that allows Rain to be 8 turns, so that's very good information. I kind of low-key think I can do a lot of damage with Kyurem if I'm able to set up. So let me actually do that. I'm gonna try doing this. Goes for Brave Bird, does a good amount of damage. I just need to get some chip on it, and then when it hits me, I would just switch out. Okay, well, he Go Shaman, which is a good call on his part. I'm Assault Vest, though, so... Shaman versus my Blastoise. 50... Yeah, I think I can Mirror Coat against it, so I'm gonna try it. 48% Mirror Coat. Ooh, okay. Okay, he barely lived, but that's totally fine. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go for a flip turn. Oh, that was a good call on his part, just staying in. I thought he would recover there. But yeah, I do think this is okay still. Like, I can fire off a Freeze Dry this turn. It should do pretty good damage. Well, wait. No, I'm gonna Dragon Dance actually here. If he goes Politoed, that's totally okay. If he goes Recover, that's also fine. Actually, I don't think he will recover, but yeah. I think just Dragon Dance is really good. Whatever move Shaman has... Oh, it's... Oh wait, I'm slow. That makes sense. It is a little unfortunate that I got the special defense drop, but I don't think it's too bad still. Yeah, I think he might go Politoed here. So I'm just gonna... Actually, I'll Icicle Spear. I think that still does a lot of damage to Politoed. We'll find out what kind of set it is based off that. Also, if he goes into Clefable, that's totally fine. This is in like 2-shot range of that. Okay. Or that just happens, which makes sense, because right now Kyurem's just threatening his whole team. Like, anything he would switch into would just pretty much get knocked out. So I want to check the calc on Politoed. Politoed versus Kyurem. Yeah, so Freeze Dry should be a 2-shot, which is good. And if I'm at -2 special defense, he can't knock me out, which is also good. So I've kind of forced him in a bit of a tricky situation. Okay, so he does go Politoed. This thing might Toxic against me. If so, I think that's okay, because my plan is to knock out Politoed, even if it means losing Kyurem. And that way, going forward, Kingdra's less threatening, and Gallade's less threatening as well. Well, actually, Gallade doesn't matter with Politoed, but main thing is Kingdra, for sure. Oh, he goes for a Protect. Okay, that was a good scout on his part. I do happen to waste 1 turn of Rain because of it, though. But yeah. Okay, let's try another Freeze Dry. I hope it's not specially defensive. Wow, he goes Clefable. Okay, 20%. Okay, I don't think he knows I have Iron Head. So I think that's going to help me out big time this turn. Let me double check the calc though, actually. I mean, I am playing in an elimination game right now. So it doesn't hurt to be as safe as possible. Okay, so I did 20%, so that means it is specially defensive, which is great to know. Yeah, okay, because of that, I think Iron Head will knock out here. Yep, okay, that was really, really big. Mix Kyurem is showing that it is also a threat. Like last week it brought Specs and this week it's mixed. Okay, so the plan against Kingdra was to kind of rely on Shaman to wall it. We'll see how that goes. He did do a good job of preserving Politoed, which is kind of a threat. Well, actually, Kingdra's the threat, but Politoed just helps. Okay, that was good. That was good. Man, max bulk Shaman. I kind of think I want a Leech Seed here. Okay, nice. Yep, I didn't miss, so that's also very nice. I'm gonna protect just to get some HP back. I honestly think I can go Zero Aura here. I will take a decent hit, but I think it's a good call. Yeah, so now Zero Aura is in for free. Which makes me just want to bulk up, I think. I want to see how much it would do against Gallade. Mega Gallade. Zero Aura. +1. Okay, yeah, I do want to get to that +1 because that'll ensure that I knock out. So let me go ahead and do that. And he kind of really needs to switch out here, I feel like. Yeah, it's kind of a tough call at the same time. He almost wants Corviknight just to go down. So he could go into like Politoed and then Kingdra or something. He also doesn't know my speed on Zero Aura. Like a Choice Scarf set could be really good against him. So let's see what he does. Right now, I'm also trying to preserve Florges for the late game. I think that's a good call just because if Rain's gone or if Corviknight's gone, or both, then Florges can just beat Kingdra, beat Gallade. Okay, I go for the bulk up, he stays in, he goes for body press. Does decent damage, but thankfully not enough. So now I can just sort of pressure with Plasma Fist. And yeah, question now is what's he do with Kingdra? I don't know what set he is. He fired off a Draco against something. I could have calced that damage against Shaman. So let's see. Shaman, Kingdra. Okay, so I do think it is Specs damage, which is kind of unfortunate. I think at this point I can sack Shaman if need be, even if he Ice Beams or something. Or Hydro Pumps, like... Yeah, that's totally fine. Just making sure that is Specs damage, right? Hydro Pump does 25. Yeah, I'm assuming it is because of the rain. Okay. So yeah, this turn I just want to... I'm going to Seed Flare. I don't want to protect just because I'm scared of him switching out. So I want to punish that if possible. Actually, if I want to punish that, I think I go for Leech Seed. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so he does go Corviknight. I do go for Leech Seed. Get extra heal back. Really good. I think what I do now is I go back into Zero Aura. If he may hard switch here. Okay, he does. That was a good call. Really good call. Hindsight, I should have protected there, just to be safe. Because if I protected and he switched, the protect would fail and then I'd get a free protect this turn. But because I didn't do that, I'm in trouble. Corviknight is really low, which is really good. Okay, I'm gonna go into Shaman here, because even if he Ice Beams, I think it's okay, and he Hydro Pumped, which does make sense. It's just like the safest option. Yeah, I'm just gonna Leech Seed again. Okay, he goes Gallade. I think it's time to bust out the Scarf Florges. How much does it do against Corviknight, who is physically defensive? Oops, Florges. About 18%. Not the greatest, but it is paralyzed. I think I am just going to let it go down here. Oh, okay. Let's go into Zero Aura now. Because if this thing recovers, Zero Aura won't feel too bad about it. Okay. Does go into Kingdra. Would he fire off a Draco Meteor here or a Hydro Pump? I think he'd fire off a Draco. And it's Spec, so this is a big turn. Okay, yeah. Really big. So now I'm just free to fire off a Moonblast. If he goes into Corviknight, I think it's really good actually. Yeah. Because now I pretty much revealed that I'm very specially offensive. And then hopefully this just cleans up right now. I made it 351 speed, just enough to outspeed Mega Gallade. Okay, and then yeah, perfect. Wow, so Choice Scarf Florges is pulling through for sure. Oops. Was my camera shaking? I think it was. Okay. Shouldn't be doing that now. Yeah, I think all that's left is for him to just go into Kingdra. Yeah. It was a pretty risky brink. One thing I really liked about Scarf Florges is it would just do a lot of damage against like stuff like Mamoswine as well. Corviknight walled it pretty hard, but Corviknight had so much it had to do this matchup. It had to stop Kyurem and all that. Good prep, can't even be mad. Wow. Okay, thanks and GG. Yeah, so all in all, the game went really well. I move on to the top 4, and my opponent for the top 4 has already, like, they played their top 8 match, so they were just waiting for the winner of this match, and they are pretty much rank 1. So they've had a really good season, and that's going to be very threatening. But with regards to this match, I think the Kyurem set was just kind of hard to prep for. I think Melmetal just being on the team is enough to distract his team from everything else, you know? Like, because I have Melmetal, he kind of has to go physically defensive Corviknight, but then physically defensive Corviknight is weaker against like stuff like Kyurem on my team. So I think this team proves once again that it's kind of hard to prep for. But yeah, GG's to Gerry. He's once again like a really good player, really cool guy as well. I mean, you can tell just by seeing like his reaction here, you know. But yeah, anyways, I guess thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to support it through whatever means you want to support it, you know. Word of mouth, liking, subscribing, all that stuff. Yeah, anyways, thanks so much for watching and have a good one.